Hello everyone, my name is Sahara, student number 123241119, and today I'm going to discuss the narrative presented in this video, which is a video about China's unique idea of itself as a civilization state and what makes it different from other Western countries' civilization. So keep on watching. Okay, so in the beginning of the video illustrates that China's economic journey from a struggling nation in 1949 to a global powerhouse within just a mere 4 decades. Fast forward just 40 years, and China has achieved an economic miracle. It's now the world's largest economy by purchasing powers and a leader in countless technologies, from AI to renewable energy. And I think what's interesting here, it's not just the speed, but how this transformation was developed. And I think it's like China's massive investment and infrastructure and the human capital, and how China building the physical and the intellectual foundation for growth of their country. Scholars like Zhang Weiwei and Martin Jacques have explored into this concept, explaining that China's unique longevity, its unified culture, written language, and a consistent meritocratic bureaucracy have created a distinct civilizational template. This template influenced that its internal governance and its social values like harmony and collective well-being, and even its approach to international relations. It makes China present an alternative model of modernization, one that challenged the idea of a single Western-centric path to development. This self-perception as a civilization state uh, makes it a global initiative, such as building a community of shared future for mankind, which promotes cooperation of coexistence and rooted in traditional Chinese values. The video brings up a point that China sees itself as more than just a country or more than just a nation state like most Western countries do. Instead, China views itself as a civilization state. Think about it this way, like most Western nations got their start pretty recently, building their identities around specific historical events. But China, it boasts over 5,000 years of unbroken history and culture. This deep, long history truly shapes everything about China. China's way of governing its core values like social harmony and group well-being, and even how it deals with other countries, all tied to China's unique heritage. It's like having a consistent cultural playbook, and this unique heritage helps China show the world a different kind of modernization, one that doesn't just follow the Western rule civilization. And these traditional values like harmony and working together are central to how they approach the world. Like, the video really shines a light on this important difference, which often get missed if you only look at China as a typical nation state. And I think what makes this new idea truly unique is how this model impacts countries beyond China borders. Like many developing nations looking for a blueprint for their own growth are observing China's success. Instead of following traditional Western economic advice, they're seeing a model that prioritizes stability, a massive infrastructure investment and market integration. And this has simply implication for global trade, for how supply chains are built, and for the very idea of what successful development path looks like. China actively shaping the rules and offering an alternative of modernization to these other countries. I think the concluding point is that the video suggests that China modernization isn't just about economic growth. It's about a people-centric, high-quality, and green development path, integrating the real and digital economics. It presented as a public good for a developing world. The speaker also predicts China will look so different in 20 more years later. People will live, people will travel and work in entirely new ways. Yet, despite all these changes, the core idea remains that the next China will still be China. Its millennial long civilization history provides a deep foundations, ensuring that while it adapts and evolves, it essence will still endures. This profound sense of identity and history will continue to benefit not only China but the entire world. So when we think about China, understanding that it sees itself as civilization stage, which is a continuous culture with deep historical roots, uh, this video really helps us grasp why China acts the way it does, and it's a powerful way to look at a truly unique global way of civilization. And yeah, I think that's all from me. Bye.